I'm gonna come real. You know, there's people that say if you out the way, then it's a lot easier for you to say worship God, do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Not just tell people, but do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's people saying if you out of the way, or if you don't have the responsibilities that other people have, then of course you have the space to do that, right? But the thing is, man, you start off, you start off with nothing. You know what I mean? And you just make it happen, man. You know what I'm saying? You start off with nothing and you just make it happen. So with God, man, all we know is to let Him lead us, man, and not let the devil resist the devil, and he shall flee. You know what I'm saying? We can't go no further than what God allows us to do. You know what I'm saying? I put no weight on no man that I don't carry myself. You feel me? If you catch me doing something, you might as well do it and make me hold me accountable before God, even though you shouldn't, even though you should know better than to fall where I fall. But at the same time, if I get caught doing something, then that's a disgrace to God, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I get caught doing, that's a disgrace to God. And I ain't saying that, oh, like, oh, my actions refer on God if I represent God. You feel me? So, my cousin Twix, you feel me? He really, like, from Cali, he was cripping, like, when we was, like, 7. You know what I'm saying? He came back from Cali, like, he was, like, 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like, man, he was like 9. Now he was like 9. He lived in Cali and he was like 7 to 9. And then he came back. And then when he came back, he was like with me. Like, and that's my nigga. But he got killed, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? People be talking about smoke, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, my big homie got killed too when I was like 19. You know what I'm saying? But people be talking about smoke, right? And you know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But is the Lord the Lord? Or you the Lord? All vengeance is the Lord's. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to understand certain levels of pain that people have been through. You feel me? I can't identify with losing my actual blood brother or somebody 100% innocent that wasn't really doing nothing. And then, you know, the people that I love, that I lost, were participating in some type of activity, whether it was something they had to do or not. You know what I'm saying? For one, Twix is real. You feel me? So if you play with him, you know it wasn't no joke. Like, you know, you getting stumped out or something if you ever play with him. You like, you know what I'm saying, off the rip. You feel me? He gonna do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but like the thing is, I couldn't just say I don't know nobody pain of them saying so they lost somebody that didn't do absolutely nothing and just got hit with a straight bullet, or somebody just ran up on them trying to do something to them for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, that's the type of vengeance that somebody would want to have that I can't really identify with, and it's hard for me to tell them not to want to do something. But even for just being in the streets, it's like if you touch one of mine, regardless of what they done, whether they snitched on you, and that's for real, and like whether they snitched on you, whether they did robbed you, you know what I'm saying? Because when I used to do stuff, G, my big brother used to be like, so what? You know what I'm saying? My big brother, J-Rock, he used to be like, so what? You know what I mean? He do it, whatever he do, he all right. But he used to be mad, but he had that feeling. So, you know, I understand the level of brotherly love and how you gonna feel if your actual brother who loves you loses his life. You feel me? I couldn't tell you how to feel about that, but I can tell you that, you know what I'm saying, if you kill who killed your brother, and your brother don't get no real justice with God, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it put you in the debt with God, with the world wants you now. It's just an everlasting, you know what I'm saying, cycle of people who get vengeance for somebody who did something to them instead of letting God get vengeance for what God did to them. You know what I'm saying? Even when somebody takes somebody from you, you know what I'm saying? When they take them from you, let God get the vengeance. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying just go let somebody rob you or be in a position where you can't defend for yourself. Let God defend you. But if you're in a position where you see somebody die, like you take that loss of death, then I would say tighten up what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If it's some in the Bible, people avenge people death. You know what I'm saying? There's people who avenge people death, but a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, when there was a death that was respected, it was when somebody disrespected the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Or disrespected something. Like it really has nothing to do with like the skirmishes of, and then like the beefs of men between each other when it was a righteous kill. It was usually or somebody did something after God told them not to do it, after they told them not to do it for the betterment of the people or something. If it ain't just no, yeah, you killed my brother and I'm gonna come get you back. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand that, bro. I ain't denying that. What I am saying is, if you kill that person, if you kill that person, you don't even know what God could do for your people. You feel me? God could have your people somewhere in the perfect world. As soon as you do that, they answer for the fact that what they did to cause that person to kill them. Now, killing them was premature and they'd have had the right to never do that. But now it was a situation where this man say, well, this man did this, did that, and then he didn't think. Now, he never had the right to kill him. But that person put that person in a position where the world will look at him killing him in a whole different situation, man, in a whole different light. Like, I can understand both sides of a party and two people having beef, man. You know what I'm saying? Both parties, it depends, because beef ain't nothing. Beef, it ain't beef if both parties ain't ready to do something. You know what I'm saying? It's preying on the weak if both parties ain't ready to do something. So it's like, man, I can understand where you coming from, but the Lord say all vengeance is the Lord. So do you know you really can't do nothing? What, you want to throw away your life for your little brother dying? You feel me? I'll throw away my everything, but for both of my brothers, all three of my brothers. I got a lot of brothers. You feel me? But you know, at the same time, I'll throw away my life for him without a problem, but I ain't gonna throw away my soul for him. You feel me? The Lord say, be your brother. The brother is there for adversity. If your brother going through something, you're supposed to be there for him. You know what I'm saying? The adversity in life, your brother there to ride that wave with you and make sure you straight. Like, man, my brothers ain't did nothing but ever be good to me. I tried to come through and be surprisingly good to them. You feel me? My brothers, you know what I'm saying? That's what brothers is for. Your brothers gonna love you because it's your family, man. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this, man. Your brothers will do you the worst things, but they love you. You know what I'm saying? Joseph got sold by his brothers, you feel me? So I ain't saying that your relationship with your brothers was that level, but I'm saying you never want to trade your soul for no man, because God gave you your life for you to do you, for you to create a family, man, for you to be a father and be understanding. That's what he wants us to do, like add to this world something better, you know what I'm saying? Add to this world order, correct? Understanding, you know what I'm saying? So like, I feel y'all pain, but you talking about killing somebody, you know what I mean? That ain't really cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Not no more, bro, because you can't get no more vengeance, because we know the Lord's word now. Not because it's 2020 and we ain't killing people no more. That don't have nothing to do with it. It's because now we understand the Lord's word that all vengeance is his, man. You feel me? So just once you might be the reason that person ain't died yet, because you holding on to him. The devil said, wait, I got somebody who ready to kill him at all costs, and we're gonna keep him alive until he cross him. Then that way, if he really do it, then I have him, and plus I got the one who killed somebody already too, and he go before the judge probably. You know what I'm saying? That's how the devil thinking. So why let him have everybody? You know what I mean? Why let him have anybody? You know, I love y'all, man. All vengeance is the Lord's. You know, you could have been got for something you did. You could have been got for something you did, but you didn't. You feel me? You owe that to the Lord to let him have all his vengeance.